It is my great pleasure to welcome Paul Sweeney, Head of Product with Webio, who is one of our platinum sponsors at the World Credit Congress. Welcome, Paul.
Hey, it's great to be here. Thank you.
And can you just give us a flavor of what the audience can expect to see on day 2 of the World Credit Congress?
I'd love to. So on day 2, we're going to be exploring a little bit of the world of AI, delving into particular areas as kind of examples of how even just kind of one area of AI can have kind of cascading effects. So we're going to take the example of conversational AI, and how that technology can change the nature of customer interaction, change service, and then change how propositions are actually maybe even sold into the future. We'll then move into other areas of AI. We have some great people coming to talk about how conversational tech is being adopted across the financial services industry. So what can we learn from other adoption patterns and benefits that they've managed to achieve? We're then going to roll into the area of how big companies and maybe the disruptive companies are both looking at their future paths. So how are they thinking about building an AI capability? What kind of data strategies are underlying their thinking? And even just kind of mindsets need to change to be in the AI arena. And then we're going to explore that data layer a little bit more, because underneath all this AI, you've got data, and that data needs to be ethical. It needs to be governed properly. It needs to have conform to certain legal constraints. And having an understanding of what that fundamental layer of data is going to be and how you're going to manage that feeds into the AI strategy that you're going to have. And I think the takeaway that I'm hoping that people will get from this is, like, AI isn't a tomorrow thing. It's already a today thing. It's already deeply embedded into some parts of the organization, but other parts are relatively untouched. So it's going to cascade across organizations and across the industry very quickly. We just want to give people a sense of that trajectory.
Absolutely. And the audience, in terms of credit managers, because they are so involved, they need to know this stuff. They need to see what's available, and they need to see what's coming down the tracks. So just last minute now, before we wrap it up, maybe just give us a couple of words about Webio and tell us who you are and what you do.
Well, Webio are a conversational AI company that specializes in the credit collection space. So we use conversational technology and AI to figure out what's happening in the conversation over, say, messengers, WhatsApp, SMS, web chat, over those kind of channels. And then we figure out, what is it that a customer is trying to achieve? How can we handle that conversation more effectively, essentially to help the customer meet their conversational goal? And we've been very successful in our space in that we've won pretty much every award in our space, in the credit collection space, for what we do in terms of innovation, customer experience, and use of technology. So we're delighted to be able to bring some of this experience on this specific use case to the audience, and then maybe help explain how that links to other parts of the business that need to adopt AI.
It's going to be great. I can't wait, Paul. Looking forward to seeing you and to be mesmerized with what's available, and hopefully give people a roadmap for the future. Paul, it's been a pleasure, and we see you in October at the World Credit Congress.
Looking forward to it.
Bye.